I think the new card in Curse Warlock will be really, really good. I really do think that it'll be solid. I'm gonna keep Doomsayer just because it's a 2-drop. It's not necessarily great into Warlock, unless it ends up being Murloc Warlock, which I guess could be the case. Like, there's like a 20% chance it's Murloc Warlock. Most likely it's just normal Curse. But Doomsayer turn 2 is not bad. Into a 3-drop, which is pretty good. I mean, I think I have in this deck 10 2-drops and 10 3-drops. So I'm still pretty consistently able to finish the quest. I'm just less consistently going to draw specific cards. Like Reno, or like specifically Mutanus or whatever. That is an expensive card. It's a little bit worse than Quest Priest, but one of the biggest things about Quest Priests was that you didn't have the removal or HP to survive against some more aggressive matchups. Like, Demon Hunter would rush you down and you wouldn't be able to survive long enough for Condemn to get to 2 damage. Like, you'd literally be almost dead, but now since you get to survive basically 1 extra turn, it's honestly quite a big upgrade. We want a 4 cost if possible. Gift of Naru is great because it could potentially draw me a card. So I'm down with that. I cannot share the deck code. I logged in, but I didn't get the legendary. The patch either A, might not be in Europe, or B, if you're mobile, it might, that might be a thing, because it's worse with mobile. Kill this off. He draws another card. But it wasn't on his turn. Oh, that's so sick. We'll do that just to finish the quest, because I don't think he's going to have that many big things. He's basically going to be playing things to try to do damage to himself. We want a 5-drop if possible. We'll take the Disarming Elemental. We can play that and Gift of Naru at the same time. It's out in EU? Okay, then it's got to be a mobile-based thing, because it comes out later on mobile, just in general. We found a 6 cost, which is cool. Let's give him... I guess Dragged Below being 6 is... I mean, that being at the bottom is pretty nice, though. And I don't think this is very useful. So giving him a not very useful card and also making it 6 mana is pretty interesting. I think I'm going to give him that. I don't think that really matters too much. Unless there's a combo I'm not thinking about, in which case I'd love to see a cool little combo. Looking for a 5-drop. I only have 4 5-drops in the deck. It is the least... Like, there just weren't any good 5-drops to put in my opinion. Like, standalone 5-drops. Obviously, there's some good ones, but they'd be duplicates, which would kind of mess up the deck a little bit. So anyway, that's a little bit upsetting.
What adventure are you
Oh. Daily dose of weird questions. Were there more woman Murloc or warlocks or men warlocks? My gut instinct is telling me men, but I'm gonna go with women because I don't follow the lore very much for World of Warcraft or Warcraft in general. So even though like the only one I really know is like Gul'dan, I guess Tamsin maybe, but Gul'dan. So it's like 1-0 in terms of male warlock. So I guess but I'm gonna go with women. Final answer. Hopefully I'm not wrong. I'm gonna play this because it shuffles a thing into my deck that I could draw to get infinite value from. I am having fun with the new card. I'm having a lot of fun with the new card. I should probably put in Sir Finley over something else. But I genuinely don't think that completing, like, you can complete the quest relatively consistently still, because you just add like 1 or 2 extra cards of every cost, and you still are able to finish the quest at about the same speed as you would have otherwise. It's actually not that different. The only problem is you have to then draw the shard, which can be a little bit weird. We drew a 7. I think I would like to play Mutanus before he plays Mutanus, but I also think this to stop a minion might be better. Yeah, sure, let's play this to stop a minion for now. And then heal. I need to find a 5-drop. We have 4, like I said, in the deck, which is a kind of low number, to be honest. We've got 2 7s and 2 8s though, so we could probably play at least one of these without it being too problematic. Hey, how's it going? I don't have the Colossal. Is it necessary for the deck? It is like the best 7-drop. Because it's just good in every situation, whereas Mutanus is only good in like most situations. So it is the best 7-drop in the game in my opinion. Oh! Oh, that's a sick play actually. Oh, that was sick. Because he gets to deal more damage to himself. That's cool. That's not bad. That was actually a pretty cool combo. Okay, I like it. Let's draw a card. Hopefully we get a 4. Or a 5, sorry. We don't get a 5. That's unfortunate. But we do end up playing Mutanus. Maybe we can just eat something good. I don't know. What do we eat? We ate the Herald. Okay, that was pretty lame. Well, that sucked. I'll probably play the Forge Fiend next turn if we don't have anything, because then we can play the Whirlpool and the Blackwater Behemoth eventually. Yeah, just add Sir Finley. Yeah, I could just add Sir Finley to the deck. But then again, maybe I don't want to. Like, we have Thrive in the Shadows to help me draw Shard. We basically have 2 cards in the deck that draw me Shard. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wait, that helps progress the quest here! It's a 4-drop. That's not what we want. I have to cast a spell while this is in my hand.
Golden rare.
Oh, I can't play that. I have to save it. I'll play that and go face. It's fine. Fascinating. As soon as we draw a 5-drop, we can start progressing the rest of our quest. It's just we need to, you know, draw it. Oh, that's a decent play. I respect that. That's good. Let's see if we can get like Mothership off of this. Then we're gonna play Lightmaw, and then we're going to try to discover a 5-cost dragon because there are a couple. So we'll take that. Then we're gonna play this and discover a hopefully 5-drop dragon. Okay, we got a 5-drop dragon. Sick. I know it doesn't actually activate its ability, but it's literally just there to
What do you mean play?
It's literally just there to what's it called? Be a 5-drop. And then we can play 7 and then 8. We can play 5 and a 3 if necessary as well. You face Jaraxxus? No, Jaraxxus. No shot. Are you serious? That's sick. Oh, because he can attack. Oh my god. Wait, this might be genius. This guy's deck might actually be genius. I would kind of like to drown something after I see what I get here, because maybe we don't have to take drown. We will discover a card. Deliverance is not bad, actually. Deliverance could kill that, and it would still activate the Crush Claw Enforcer, and we could save drown for later. We already have the other 2. Let's go Deliverance and kill this off. Do I get a copy that's dormant, or will I just get a copy? Okay, sick. I just get a copy. I like that. Okay. I just played against this deck you are facing. I won with Curse Warlock, but I had to pull out massive 5-head plays to win. Doesn't Curse Warlock help him? Doesn't that help him? Am I dumb? Inferno! Condemn? Not bad, but we're not gonna play it. We're gonna draw a Naga first, and then we're gonna play this. That's a good hit. We heal up a little bit, but we wanted to kill off the biggest minion. That was optimal. Whirlpool would be good. We have one other 8-drop in the deck, I believe, and it is the Murazond, so that could end up being really good. Oh my god. This guy went hard AF. My goodness gracious. That's crazy, dude. It doesn't help him because the last part of his quest makes it so damage on his turn is reverted to you. Because at the last part of the quest, you can't give him curses anymore. S'more is a slutty man whore. I took that a completely different way. I feel like I've heard that before. I feel like I should have known that one. That's my bad. What are the odds he runs Mutanus? But we do that, we finish the quest, we'll heal myself once. I mean, I don't know if he can do enough damage to me. It's not like he's gonna get to fatigue, right? We have to play Xyrella and try to play, what's it called? Thrive in the Shadows on the same turn to see if we get it. It's already in the normal game, the new legendary? Yeah. The new legendary is out. We have to condemn these things, like, immediately. We also might have to drown you, now that I think about it. Drown. So he doesn't get Wind Fury on them. It also doesn't, like, shuffle my deck, because it immediately puts it on the bottom. And then we could also maybe get rid of this, because I don't know if we need Silence that much. And then this will actually draw me the 10 drop, which is kind of interesting. We have some removal. We've got some decent stuff we could do here. Oof. Oh, I now take that damage. Oh, shit. Oh, on the bright side, Reno doesn't really help him. Like, this matchup, Reno doesn't really do anything, to be fair. Also, I have my own Reno, so get wrecked. Drawing the most expensive thing or getting School Teacher to get me a Naga. I mean, we have to condemn to kill off these things, right? We just have to do that. Like, there's no way around that. So the question is, do I play School Teacher or do I play Talon? This draws me the card at the bottom of my deck, which isn't really that important. So we'll go School Teacher and see what it gives me, I guess. Thrive in the Shadows is basically what I wanted. Do I get it? I don't get it. I get the shard, which we can trade. That's unfortunate. And then we do that. If I don't die this turn, we get to play Reno, which is nice. We play Reno next turn and then play, like, something else. I don't know. There's no way I'm dead, right? He has to come up with a lot more damage, which I guess is possible. It's just not probable that he does 11 damage to himself. Like, how would he do that? Right? Oh, no. That's only doing 1 damage to me, though. That's fine. I don't care about that at all. It's not, like, that much damage at all. You're useless. Boom. Boom. Reno. So we definitely do get to stay alive, at least for a little bit longer, which is nice. We can kill off his big Inferno. Entrapped Sorceress is useless. I don't even know if it's worth playing at this point, to be honest. But we're still probably gonna play it, right?
This is not what
Ow. I mean, I guess we kill that off. Thrive. Okay. This one's gotta land. Yes! Okay, huge. We should be able to win the game next turn, which means we kill off the 6. And I guess we play this because it can kill off a couple of things, maybe? No, we play this because it heals me when it dies. But then again, he does more damage to me because he hits it, and I take 6, so I heal 2. But ultimately, I still heal 2, so it's worth, I think. And then we win the game next turn with the shard. Because I don't think there's a way he can stop me from playing the shard. I mean, I guess he could play the Coil Fang, like, Constrictor, whatever it's called, which would stall it out for a turn, but I don't think there's any way that he could legitimately stop it now that it's already in my hand. So I take 6 damage first, and then the death rattle goes off and I go to 35. I added more draw cards to this deck, though. I added more draw cards to the deck so I could draw the Purifying Shard a little more consistently, and I don't think it's that bad. The problem with putting the new deck in a big Druid or a big Paladin or a big Warrior is that you can't, I'm gonna keep Dim Run Engineer because it's a 2-drop. The problem with that is that you can't run Vander if you run the new Legendary. Because he is a 3-cost card, which invalidates a Vander. Vandar, whatever his like actual name is. Okay, this is actually a really good hand considering our consistency has been lowered. Okay, yeah, Legends of Runeterra is cheaper than Hearthstone. I'm not saying Hearthstone's the cheapest card game, but what I'm saying, we're gonna take Mothership for a 6-drop because we don't have that many 6-drops in the deck, and we already have a 3 and 4, so we're gonna take that. Anyway, I'm not saying that Hearthstone is the cheapest. Legends of Runeterra is a much cheaper card game, but I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic fairly competitively at different stages of my life because I've loved card games like my whole life. And those are both more expensive than Hearthstone to keep up with. And yeah, you get physical cards, but physical cards are phasing out, whether people like to admit it or not. Like, because of online card games having the ability to, what's it called? I'll take Amulet of Undying and then just trade it away. I think it's actually a pretty decent card here. Physical card, or virtual card games having the ability to like nerf things and buff things, whereas physical card games can't do it. So yes, obviously they're not gonna phase out entirely. There's definitely a novelty and like community aspect of being in person. So like, obviously it's not gonna ever totally phase out. What I'm saying is, it just feels weird to me that people complain about the price of card game or Hearthstone, but don't really bring up the fact that most other card games are more expensive. You can also theoretically play Hearthstone completely free to play and still hit Legend and get a decent amount of decks. You just can't have the insane variety. Like, okay, yes, Legends of Runeterra is a better... Oh man, I want to kill my own minions with this, but it's fine. We go face. They're gonna basically die anyway, so we'll just do this anyway. And we'll try to find a 6-drop for the Mothership. I mean... It's hard to see now, right? Because I spend a lot of money on the game. We're just taking the 6-drop to progress the quest as much as possible. It's hard to see now, but for the first like 3 years I played the game, I played completely free to play and got Legend. Like, and played Arena and just had a good time. And I mean, I knew the game was fairly expensive, don't get me wrong. Like, again, any game that makes you spend like $80 every 4 months to stay competitive, or not stay competitive, but like have a decent collection is expensive. It's more expensive than like just buying one AAA game. But you get to play Hearthstone for longer than some AAA games. Like, it's not just like the story ends. And again, other card games are more expensive. Like, if Hearthstone was the most expensive card game, I would say, fine. Like, okay, then it would be too expensive. But it's just, you can't just look at it in a vacuum like that. Like, oh, it's just expensive. Like, you have to compare it to the other things. Anyway, thanks for the content. I've been watching your videos, and it brought me back into the game after a few years of not playing. Built Beast Hunter and managed to get Diamond 3. Nice! Beast Hunter is really good. And I actually think it'll still be pretty decent after the nerfs and everything. Not nerfs, but after the new card, because Beast Hunter has just big value things. Draw a card or mess him up? Draw a card or I'll draw a card. Sadly, we have to double trade here, unfortunately. No, yeah, again, I'm not saying Legends of Runeterra objectively has a much better free-to-play model. Like, it is so much better, it's not even funny. Like, you can genuinely get all of the cards free-to-play within a couple of months. Legends of Runeterra, if I were to start right now, just based off of accessibility, I would play Legends of Runeterra. But after playing each one a decent amount, I actually still think Hearthstone's more fun, so I would still ultimately end up with Hearthstone. But if you just want to play as many different things as possible, Legends of Runeterra is a better game, I think. New Legendary is amazing with Reno. It's really not, because you're not going to draw Reno as often, but you do get to heal back up to 40, which is pretty cool. Like, I don't know. Obviously, Hearthstone's expensive, and I don't want to say that it's not expensive because I've played the game for a while and I know how expensive it can be. I'm just saying when people say it's too expensive, I never want to play this game again. First of all, you don't have to. Second of all, it's not as expensive as other card games. That's the only thing I'm trying to say. That's it. Everything else, it is expensive. Legends of Runeterra is better. You just gotta take into consideration some other things. We're going to draw a card first and just get another minion out, I think. gonna try to draw a 7-drop. We only have 3 7-drops in this deck, so we're going to have to try very hard to find one. And we're gonna trade some cards away. Whirlpool, 8-drop. We have the Forge Fiend for that, so it's fine. We found a 7-drop. Nice. We go face with these. We don't care about a bunch of little 1-attack minions, especially with 40 HP, so it's fine. And I also think that free-to-play wise, Hearthstone's in the best place it's ever been. Like the mini sets, although do add to the price of the game, getting the mini sets is a pretty good value. The Tavern Pass is at the point where it's definitely better than the old just normal quest system for gold. Duplicate protection has allowed people to build up collections faster than they would have otherwise. The only thing I could say is maybe make dusting cards go from 1/4 to 1/3 value. And that would basically make the game pretty much perfect in my opinion, at least like economically, because then you still spend mana or still spend money on the game, so Hearthstone wins, but free-to-play players can build maybe a couple more things. Or I guess if things get nerfed, allow like some of the other most played cards to be nerfed along with it, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. We finished the quest in 2 turns. We finished the quest. We eventually draw the card, which would be kind of hard with 20 cards left in the deck, but we draw the card and we just win the game, so GG. Oh my gosh, another Warlock. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Keeping Reno doesn't sound terrible to me. First of all, he's a 6-drop, which is something that I do kind of need. Second of all, if he does finish his quest and start doing damage to me, having Reno in a deck like this is a lot better than not having Reno in a deck like this. New card, new content. True. Whoa. Whoa! Are you Murloc? No shot, you're Murloc, dude. Oh my gosh. It might not be Murloc. He might have just done that because he wants the extra dredge, which isn't terrible. 2, 3. Oh no. Could play the 2, but I have a lot of other 2s in the deck. So maybe I'll just go some taunt for now. And it'll draw me an extra card. Worst case scenario, we could end up just playing this turn 3, which isn't bad. But I would like to draw another 2-drop. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. No 2-drop. That's terrible. I will take this, I guess, because it's actually really, really good. And I think I should be able to make it that far into the game. Dragged below? Did he just play Brand for, like, tempo? Wait, you just gave me a 2-cost spell, you Nimrod. Like, if I didn't draw this, isn't it insane? Let's see what side of the bed I woke up. We heal up a little bit, that's not bad. That way we can save Condemn and Doomsayer and just play a Curse if he gives me another one. Wait, that's insane. It's very good for me.
We're going on a dangerous voyage.
Oh no! This could get very out of hand. Potentially. Oh, good golly. Rogue is basically dead now. Rogue is basically dead. Why do you have 40 HP? It's from a new card. The new card that you saw at the beginning of the turn. I guess we could play Condemn and double trade here and also play Entrapped Sorceress to discover a card. It's probably best. We'll discover a card first, see if we maybe get a better 2-drop. This is gonna be good at killing colossal minions, so we're gonna have to take that. And then we're gonna go Condemn. We finish, we look for hopefully a 5 or a 6, but ideally a 5. 5, draw a card, perfect. And then we kill this off, and we're in a pretty decent spot now, actually. All we gotta do is control the board and not get overwhelmed with colossal minions, right? Okay, don't really care about that. I've got so much HP, it doesn't really matter. Deck tracker currently isn't working. I've been trying occasionally. It's struggling right now, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many cards do I have in my hand? 9. I don't overdraw though, because if he gives me another curse, this goes away before the thing happens. So we'll kill this off. We got 2 7s. We can't play either of them, though. We need to play a 6-drop. I don't want to play Reno yet. I'd rather use Reno to heal up a little bit more if he's done damage with curses. Oh, no. Blademaster Okani, that does kind of suck, to be honest. Shadow Word Death's perfect here, though. Shadow Word Death's actually perfect here. It's either that or we Mutanus ourselves and just accept that we're going to take damage. Because he can't get rid of this. You know what? We're going to play Mutanus because we have this. We want to try to see if we eat a card here. Nice. We got Kravatoa. That's pretty good. We knew he had a Colossal Minion because he had just dredged too. So that was actually pretty good. And he's down to 1 card in hand. So we're hoping that he hits me in the face so we actually get some value out of Reno. That's the hope. Oof. I mean, healing 16. I mean, I might as well do it at this point, right? And then we can Shadow Word ruin this. Like, I mean, I might as well, right? I would like to technically heal more, but it's fine. We want to keep this curse in my hand because we have 40 HP, so it's not that bad. And it means he can't, like, force us to overdraw a card, which could potentially be bad, I guess. We'll take an 8-drop because we do still need that. Then we go Shadow Word Death to kill that and go face. It's going to be hard for him to kill these things off, right? So, I mean, I feel relatively confident here. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Lobo. Yeah, he's just done, yeah. He can't outvalue me. This is actually insane. This deck might be cracked. Quest Priest might actually be really strong now. I'm not even kidding. The extra HP allows you to survive longer, which is kind of nuts.